I can think of worse space-related jobs. Space dental technician, space janitor, space Walmart welcome person. Actually, Walmart anything is pretty crappy. But Space Commander turns out to be one of the worst space jobs, with low benefits, terrible coffee, a workday straight out of hell, and it just so happens to be one of those jobs you keep coming back to again and again. Platformer meets dungeon crawler in this zero-G mashup as you spend your workday drilling through abandoned containers looking for cargo to meet your quota. All you need to do is pull that switch and voila! Your ship becomes a giant magnet, pulling in anything close to it. You can either jump in through the conveniently placed hole created through the impact, or use your drill arm to bust in through the side. Come across danger, weapons, precious cargo, and sometimes nothing. Well, that's what you get for having a procedurally generated world. Sometimes nothing. At the sound of the siren, you'll need to grab what you can before the entire structure gets sucked into a wormhole. Get back to your intergalactic shotgun shack to unload the payload, and then it's back out into the field for another round as you search for cargo. Each new package pushes you up the corporate ladder with extras along the way. The ultimate prize comes with a trip back home, which ties you to the storyline. Now, if you're one not to spend your time reading through fake emails, the narrative push can get lost. Luckily, packages arrive just in time to remind you that someone is waiting for you back home. A great man once said, happiness is a warm nail gun in your hand. Cargo Commander starts you out with just that, unless you take on one more weapon, such as these explosive mines that can make a hole in a hull just as easily as a mutant's head. Ammo's tight, so don't go around thinking you can just blast your way out of any situation. Mutants come in a wide variety of flavors, but with only one thought, running straight at you. And somehow they seem to pour out these crystals like clowns out of a flaming beetle. Now here's the thing, you don't have to fight them. You're only concerned with the cargo. Get it, get out, and try not to leave a good-looking corpse behind. Dead mutants do leave behind the new intergalactic currency of hats, which can be exchanged for ammo, upgrades to your weapons, and better armor. You'll find that sometimes you'll walk away with a dozen or so fedoras, while other times you come back empty-handed. This is all a part of the rather ingenious strategy built within the system. You can get out with very little and push your luck to maybe get a little more, which doesn't always work out. Cargo Commander handles death in a rather clever manner. As you bite the big one, your cargo gets totaled, and you get promoted. But that ends your claim of the leaderboards. Sure, it's just a leaderboard, but the lowest score is staring you in the face the entire time you play. You want to beat that last score so bad it pushes you just a little more, even when the levels run out of fun. Cargo Commander is not without its rough edges. I recommend playing through one sitting at a time, since the scenery tends to repeat itself. You'll often find yourself tackling similar vessels. Waves can also hit various difficulty bumps, as you'll find yourself in the middle of a mutant massacre in 1 minute, only to be flung into a ghost town the next wave. These are just some minor gripes, since playing in short bursts alleviates most of the grumbling. The new Wintertime DLC even adds a little snow to the scene, as well as new items to collect. As long as the team is willing to throw me a couple of updates every now and again, I'll be punching the clock with the rest of the workforce.